General Padilla, distinguished guests, inductees, it's an honor this evening to introduce the two nominees from the College of International Security Affairs, NDU's newest college and the newest war college program in the United States system. I will talk about our two distinguished CISA alumni, Admiral Hernando Wills Velez, who was here 2007 to 2008 when CISA was a smaller program in the Coast Guard building, and then His Excellency Shaida Mohammed Abdali, Ambassador, was here when they started in the Coast Guard building, and as I understand, this new building was complete and they moved here, and then of course since then CISA has continued to move out and expand the program, but continue to focus on our mission to educate and prepare national security professionals for the challenges of the 21st century, particularly in combating terrorism and irregular warfare. Both of these alumni were astute and insightful students at the college who went above and beyond and exceeded their expectations. Let me just talk about a couple of them, because we'll talk about their time here, what they did afterwards, and what they continue to do to inspire us. For both, their thesis research and writing was a transformational experience. Admiral Wills focused on the causes of the prolongation of the conflict in Colombia, examining the conflict against the FARC and trying to understand why that continued, but also how to bring that to a successful conclusion. He looked at the FARC's use of submersibles, and then his analysis of the lines of effort that the FARC used. I should tell you, Admiral, it's a slide that we still use in class today as an example for the fellows to look at the lines of effort of the adversary and how we can develop strategies and policies to counter those. So your legacy lives on even in the classroom here today. Ambassador Abdali, he focused on the transition in Afghanistan at a crucial time and how to ensure his country's stability and security. One of the centerpieces in his thesis was the concept of a strategic partnership between the Islamic Republic of Afghanistan and the United States of America. Well, now we'll fast forward. The two graduates you see here graduated. They received their master's degree and their diplomas and then went off to make a difference as strategic leaders. Admiral Wills commanded the Coast Guard, the Pacific Fleet, and then most recently the Navy of Colombia, and then continued to make a difference in those key leadership positions. Ambassador Abdali returned back to the trenches as the Deputy National Security Advisor in Afghanistan, where he got to stand up the whole process of principals meetings and deputies meetings and the staffing of documents along the way. And then in 2012, for his incredible service, was named as the ambassador to India from the Islamic Republic of Afghanistan, where he continues to serve. Both of these officers, or professionals, if you will, continued to make a difference in the strategies and policies of their country. Ambassador Wills developed a vision for the Colombian Navy that would take them out to 2030. Ambassador Abdali, as ambassador, is even featured in a editorial here in the Washington Times, calling for a strategic partnership, was instrumental in the strategies for transition in Afghanistan, but particularly in the enduring strategic partnership agreement with the United States. So both continued to make a fundamental difference in the world of strategy and policy as they move forward. And then another thing that keeps us proud to have them, they continue to learn, grow, and adapt even after their time at NDU ended. So that the process of learning didn't end when they graduated, but the process here gave them the habits of thinking, the open-mindedness that has continued to benefit them. Admiral Wills, I should note, now holds 3 master's degrees. It's pretty impressive. Ambassador Abdali is currently a doctoral candidate in Delhi at Jawaharlal Nehru University. I'm not sure he's ever going to have time to finish that dissertation, but again, 2 great examples. Incredible professionals dedicated themselves while they're here, went above and beyond insight, and then in the world of strategy and policy and strategic leadership made a difference, and then continue to demonstrate how they learn, grow, and adapt in the face of the contemporary security environment. So the College of International Security Affairs is honored to have these two incredible inductees, Admiral Wills, Ambassador Abdali, inducted into the National Defense University Hall of Fame this evening. I'm honored now to be followed by my Air Force wingman, the Commandant of the National War College, Brigadier General Darren Hartford, United States Air Force.